Hey, I just got here and it's time to talk about the Winter 2024 anime season and what were the best series. Of course, these are just from the series that I've watched, things I like, genres, type of shows, myself, my own personal tastes, but maybe those tastes intersect a bit, and I just wanted to share my recommendations for you guys. Maybe you want to check out a series, a sequel, a new one, something that didn't catch your eye. Of course, these are gonna be no particular order, just gonna talk about them, why I like them, and if you guys want order for a series, I usually do my top 10 and overall best year in review towards the end of the year. For 2023, I have a video that I put a lot of work into, top 10 anime series from 2023, a year in review, if you guys want to check that one out from last year. But in this video we're going to focus on this season and what series I watched, I recommend, and maybe you guys want to check out, and why, of course, here. And if a series is not in the video, I don't mention it, is because it sucks. It's simple as that, right? That's how it works. So anyway, let's get into the video and talk about the series. The first series I want to talk about is Kingdom Season 5. Now, if you guys don't know anything about Kingdom, it's just amazing. And I know the anime itself, especially first season, has bad animation, but the story, characters are worth it so much. And now we have season 5, Kanki. If you guys know, you know. Highly recommend you check out Kingdom. I also have a video on why you should get into Kingdom, but thankfully we have season 5 and I couldn't be more hype for it. I just dabbled a bit into it. I just want to binge it as much as possible. It's still airing right now, but Kingdom has quickly become one of my all-time favorite series. Favorite. I love Kingdom so much. I'm Kingdom pilled. But if you like armies, hype, grand battles, characters grander than life with the generals, check out Kingdom. And if you're a Kingdom fan already, you're probably watching it. So let me know, did you ever try out Kingdom? For the next one, I'm gonna keep it with sequels. We're gonna focus a bit on sequels. We have Mashle Season 2. Now, Season 1 has been a treat, not Harry Potter by the way, but Season 2 keeps up the humor. It's very comedic and also pretty interesting characters, how they've done it here. The cream puffs are the best power-ups and food in the world. MASH still being MASH. We're expanding a bit the world with Season 2, new characters, divine visionaries, continuing the story, and I hope we're gonna get a full adaptation because the manga is ended, and it's probably gonna have one of the best opening songs and animations in the entire. It's so catchy, is insane, and now I need a cream puff. If you haven't checked out Mashle, you want a comedy series, some magic, try it out. You guys know me, I love my isekai. There's a lot of trash isekais out there. Some are better, some are worse in trash levels, but there are also exceptions, with some of them being really good. ReZero, Slime, Mushoku, Cautious Hero, I could go on and on. I'm the isekai man. But very similar to Slime, we have Tsukimichi Moonlit Fantasy Season 2. Season 1 is really good if you like nation building, overpowered main character, cast of characters, nation building, and Season 2 continues on that fact, and it's probably gonna be longer a bit here, but we get to see some of what the other characters did while Season 1 happened, and of course continuing the main story. And I'm having so much fun with Tsukimichi. If you like isekai or just prefer a fantasy series, one of the better ones, highly recommend you guys check out Tsukimichi. Is really good. This one, I didn't expect it to happen before we got the announcement. We have Blue Exorcist Season 3. You guys remember Season 1 was quite a long while ago. They had kind of weird towards the end. They went anime original. I even had to rewatch it a bit. It didn't age that well, Season 1. You gotta stop at around episode 18 if I remember correctly. Ignore the last episodes, then jump straight into Season 2, which is better than Season 1, more focused, But now I think with season 3 that we have here, this is probably the best that Blue Exorcist has been so far. At least I don't know about the manga and anything. The anime this season got me very intrigued, to say the least. Things are more serious, more focused on what needs to be done, and I'm enjoying it quite a lot. Especially this arc seems to be darker. But if you ever watched Blue Exorcist, it's back. Miracles do happen, and I hope more series get there, season 2, season 3, and whatever. But yeah, Blue Exorcist. Now we are getting into the new series, and probably one of the most hyped, anticipated series in quite a long while. We have the adaptation for Solo Leveling, the manhwa or webtoon comic, Korean, and I have to say I'm very pleasantly surprised with what they have done with Solo Leveling right now. The adaptation has been great, the action, the animation, but major props especially to the voice actor. A very new actor, a bit into the series. He hasn't had a lot of major roles here, but he's doing such an amazing job with the voice of Jin Woo, and I just hope they're gonna be able to keep up the quality right now. I don't want another God of High School, what they did, great start, and then crash and burn, what happened with God of High School. But if they keep up what they're doing right now with Solo Leveling, even improving some of the things, adding some more in that character development on the site. I also do videos weekly on it if you guys want to check those out. But overpowered main character, of course, if you're into that sort of things, great fights here, action, and amazing art. Check out Solo Leveling if you haven't heard anything about it. For the next one, we have if Gordon Ramsay got isekai'd into a fantasy world, but without the actual isekai. No, this is a pure fantasy show, very focused on cooking, but specific cooking. If you guys remember, we had campfire cooking in Another World, but here we have pure fantasy, great animation, great atmosphere, some of the most sane character, especially one of them. They decide to go into a dungeon, something happens, and they have to eat the monsters there and cooking them. This is a cooking show with extra steps, but it's really fun. I'm having a lot of fun with it, but I think it might be better binge. If you wanna wait for it, or if you wanna watch week to week, either works, but in my opinion I recommend this one binged. Check it out, Delicious in Dungeon or Dungeon Meshi. Really fun show. I know you guys, you're horny, right? I'm horny also. Everybody's horny, no matter how much they lie about it. We have our next series, Chained Soldier, or Mato Seihei no Slave. And yeah, to say the least, that this show is horny would be an understatement from the creator of Akame ga Kill. Really fun show, but very ecchi. If you're into that, go check it out. If not, that's very understandable also. But I'm liking the characters. Comedy is there, of course, the hot girls. I'm watching it week to week, and I think it might have the best rewards. If you know, you know. But yeah, check out Chain Soldier. Has been really fun. Our next show here, new series. This is scratching an itch I've been having for years. If you've never watched Drifters, do yourself a favor. Check it out, from the creator of Hellsing, but then you're gonna hate me because we don't have any more Drifters. Unfortunately, I want a sequel so much, but the show I'm talking about here is Ishura, a fantasy slash isekai show, mostly focused on a cast of characters, not really your traditional isekai, just visitors into another world, and very eccentric characters, let me put it that way. And we're probably going to have a tournament battle arc in a way to decide the true hero. Not gonna go into spoilers, but very intriguing characters. I'm liking the action, is very much action focused. I like this cast of characters focusing on political war, things like this, moving for not really a main character. But Ishura came as a surprise here. If you like edgy things, definitely check out Ishura. the next series, which I think they might have enough material to give a proper full adaptation, Sengoku Yoko. And it reminds me so much of Ushio and Tora, a bit combined with Katanagatari. We have a fantasy world here with spirits, and I'm gonna leave it at that. I don't want to go into spoilers. It looks great. It's going to have 37 episodes. The source material is finished, so I think the manga, I think it has like 100 chapters if I remember correctly, and in 37 episodes we might be able to get the full stories. Looks great, the action is there, the characters are fun, but this is just the beginning of the series right now. And from what I've seen, everybody saying the manga is pretty good, so check out Sengoku Yoko if you ever watched Ushio and Tora, and if you haven't, check out that one. One of the best villains in an anime series. For the last series, before we get into some rapid fire ones, we have the Unwanted Undead Adventurer. This one, I like isekais, like I said before also, but this is a pure fantasy show. We have an adventurer dying in certain circumstances, and he wakes up as an undead, and he has to deal with that. It's pretty fun here. I'm liking the main character, also the main girl character, Lorraine. She's very, very hot, but it's an interesting evolution for him, how he goes from an undead to something else, and also having to deal with what that means, trying to be an adventurer and an undead at the same time. How this happened, why it happened, but I'm really liking it. I always like adventurers, fantasy type of shows here, and it's a very welcome surprise, this one. I don't think a lot of people are watching it. It's an Ona, not a really series, so to say, a special one. Check it out if you like fantasy shows with guilds, adventurers, and a interesting gimmick with the undead part. Some rapid fire ones. We have Ninja Kamui, which has great action, but this is just the start for it. The director is the guy behind Jujutsu Kaisen. The next one being The Wrong Way to Use Healing Magic. Has an interesting twist with an isekai focused on healing magic. Rose is very hot. Classroom of the Elite Season 3, where nothing happens for 90% of the time, and then you have the biggest Giga Galaxy Brain Chad one moment, everybody's up in arms. Yes, Ayano Koji. Then one of the most unlocks new fetish shows, let me put it that way, gushing over magical girls. Then this one, I don't know what to say about this one. We have Buchigiri. Great show. Reminds me with the Aladdin stories, very inspired by Aladdin, a bit of Tokyo Revengers and Shaman King / JoJo, but the main problem with it is the main character. I hate the main character. Unfortunate, because everything else surrounding him is great. Animation, fights, side characters, but yeah. Check out Buchigiri, but be warned about the main character. Hopefully he gets better towards the end. I'm ranting about Buchigiri, I'm sorry. I hate the main character. But the last one in rapid fire, we have High Card Season 2. If you never watched Season 1, you like a bit of spy thriller, some powers there, some intrigue, magic cards that have superpowers. So try it out. So just quick thoughts on this season, my recommendation from everything that I've watched. Some of the series I really liked. I did watch a few others, but I don't think they're the best from this season. So I'm really curious, what series do you guys think should be here? Maybe I didn't watch it, maybe you watch it and you like it quite a lot. Keep in mind, I'm not the slice of life guy or romance, but like I said at the start of the video, if it's not here, it sucks. Those are the rules. Gotta respect them. But yeah, I'm really curious what other series you guys have been watching. If you wanna talk about last year's best series, I have a video, top 10 anime from 2023, a year in review. Even right now we still have some leftovers from last year. Great series. I'm still doing videos week to week on some of them. Make sure you check out some of the other videos. Like and subscribe to the channel, helps me quite a lot, and you guys get the latest videos on the series that I follow. Make sure to check out the podcast also, because anime we have episodes weekly, me and my co-host Oldish. And that's it for this season. We're very close to the next one. We're gonna check that one out, and I'm gonna see you on the next video. Bye bye.